that.
Yeah, I've had multiple people do it on my streams. Me being one of them.
You won't get banned for on YouTube, but you will on Twitch.
Yeah, I don't want to do anything on Twitch because I have a feeling I would just do something and get terminated within the first week.
Yeah, something may happen. I mean, it's a may. It may not.
Yeah, what I'd be tempted to do is just go onto Twitch, Cards Against Humanity stream, and see how it goes. I have a feeling that account wouldn't last longer than a few hours.
Nope, but that's the fun of it. You know how many Gary's Mod servers I've been banned from this week?
Probably
Like,
you.
Quite? You mean like every single server to ever exist? I did a thing.
These drones are lightly armored, but they attack in swarms. You'll need to destroy them quickly.
I just started a world record pace speed run.
I just found this really good mod menu.
Oh well. Aren't those banned on my servers?
Not really, actually. Only the biggest of the biggest.
Are those ones you got banned from?
Yeah, some small ones as well. One of the bans was unfair, though. I'm not gonna lie.
But how many of them were fair?
Yeah, some of them I didn't even get to log in. Was the anti-cheat? Some of the others, though, it was just like I was running around just mass RDMing people, and then they were like, "No, you can't do that."
Good job. Now clear that debris and get moving.
Which is pretty funny, to be honest. Because it's usually a bunch of kids. And they all have the exact same voice.
Yeah, I don't have that experience with children on the internet. All of my ones have thick South American accents.
Yeah. Oh, I love bullying people, it's pretty fun.
I have groomed a server of 300 Brazilian children, and I'm proud of that. I'm just trying to do anything else so I get any viewership that isn't like 9-year-olds from Brazil. Is that not the best viewership? And Brazil has quite low CPM, so I'm getting about 70p a day. Also got a few more people confirmed to join the voice channel later that are already late. Which is good.
I fight Heavy. Heavy has machine gun.
The warp blades on this hunter drone make it very dangerous.
Right, I've got this down on the lowest volume and I still can't hear shit.
Just listen harder.
Okay, that's better, but now I can't hear the game.
Oh. Well, that's what happens if you turn something down, it gets harder to hear it.
Yeah, but I couldn't hear what else was going on at all. I couldn't hear you. At all. And the game was on like one of the smallest options.
You just need to listen harder and listen.
Not so easy.
I'm already falling about a minute behind world record pace, and I'm 5 minutes into the run. I don't know how I managed that. I'm restarting.
Well, practice makes perfect.
I doubt that.
Well, it depends how. Someone fucking destroy my. I'm gonna cry.
I just have a set of 4 batteries next to me if the Wiimote runs out. I have no idea which ones work. But I think
Usually just turn them around and it works.
at least 2 of these batteries are completely dead. So I have a 50-50 chance of taking it. Well, only if it runs out in the next 2 hours, which it might not.
The odds aren't in your favor.
Yeah. Now I'm starting a run on. Oh, now this is world record pace. Is going to make a guess that this. I've made the wrong guess. That is not the black face. Oh, yeah, it is the black face.
I thought you were going to serve mute me, Will.
I said if I think you're going to say anything bad, I'll self mute you.
I'm allowed to swear.
No.
Fine.
Yeah, for everyone else, yes, but for you, no.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was saying something earlier.
Yeah, just ignore
What
that.
were you saying earlier? Was it the fuck?
Oh god, you're being muted. Goodbye, kid.
I cannot mute him. I can't to the world record pace speed run.
Yes, wait, yeah, he can't mute me, he hasn't got time.
I can.
No.
You think I can't play this game one-handed?
Yeah?
I'd like to see you try.
Yeah.
I might try at one point. It would take like 5 hours, but I'll try.
Do it then.
I don't have
If you're going
5
for a
hours.
world record, you don't want to wait.
Yeah, so if I'm going for world record, I'm not going to do this.
Yeah, I don't actually want to be in the call anyway. I just thought I'd join to see if you actually did it. Bye.
Yeah. I've got another Ben 10 speed run in the chat. So, as the top Ben 10 speedrunner in the world, I'm clearly just a community ambassador. Highly representing the entire community, all 3 of us. And Tom Blackmore says he'll be on soon.
I love these ads on YouTube where it's just like what, 30-year-old men playing strategy games. Nothing else.
Cubo, just because I have world record doesn't mean I can't do it more. If what runs I did were dependent on how many, if I had the world record, then I wouldn't be doing any full game runs in this game. I need, because Luciano is doing a few Glitchess runs, so I need to get ahead of him by at least 5 minutes. And he's on PSP, so he already has like a 2-minute bunch on load times.
Do you ever just accidentally team kill?
No.
No, I did.
It's not a clickbait title. I'm going for world record just because I already have it. Because I can not guarantee, but I'll put like 70% odds that this is a world record speedrun. There's a good chance the last one could have been world record if I didn't give up. This one's already like. I don't think anyone's going to a task for this game. They could though. Guess they would have to on PSP because best emulator. And faster loading times. I forgot what. When Tom says soon, that means it might take another half an hour to actually join. His concept of soon is very inconsistent.
Well, obviously.
I missed that. Oh no, I didn't oopsie. I am no longer on world record pace. For once, I thought my sense files were plugged in. Oh, I got my first running low notification of the run. I think current Glitchess world record has about 10 running low notifications, so don't affect it too much. I probably will need to change factories just to stop the notifications coming through. Let's see. That's a bad time, isn't it? Oh well. My microphone seems to be very sensitive when it comes to button presses, but not as sensitive when it comes to my voice.
Enoch's knights follow his will completely.
A win-win? Question mark.
No, don't think so. So I keep looking over at my microphone audio, and it seems to be highest when I'm just pressing buttons. I'm not actually saying anything.
Energy staffs were one of the first technologies that Enoch scientists extracted from alien artifacts. I don't think the system can protect against the speed of
Bruh.
accelerating.
Wait.
Enoch's lieutenants are armed with energy
Back in world record pace, I think. That's not English. I have no idea what that says. Tom, if you're still watching, please join me. I'm all alone now. I forgot to put the Discord over there in top left. No, I should have known that. had to remake everything because I also I didn't remember anything in other than the game. I had to make a new scene for 480p just because this is a 480p game. I don't think there's any downtime for the next like 6 minutes. It's actually going quite well.
You'll have to get out of the way before the bombs explode.
Those look like weight-sensitive triggers. You can probably fool the system with a heavy object.
I always have to resist the urge to go for the any percent tactics or technique to me. It's just so ingrained into me to not do glitches. Now that I'm doing it, I get confused. I haven't messed up yet though.
The Forever Knight champions are part of Enoch's elite guard. We must have placed a very high priority on this mission. captains use a shield made from woven adamantite strands. You'll need to destroy it before you can harm them. The twin drills on this drone give it a devastating charge attack. Whoa, man, look out!
Let's take this to a higher gear. Too slow, buddy.
A champion elite hits like a tank, and he's nearly as tough.
All too easy.
Put that fire out before the whole place explodes. These laser-infused blades can cut through almost anything.
Improvise while you're kicking butt.
This drone is very dangerous. Destroy it before it powers up its robot strength. Hey, that containment unit was one of my original designs.
Did you even see my foot before I hit your face?
You'll need to smash past that shield before you can harm these guys.
Eat my dust.
I'm not sure what you should do here, but my plumber instincts are telling me that Heat Blast could be the key.
All too easy.
precise hit will start a chain reaction which should destroy the system. Only a precise hit will set off a chain reaction. Enoch's forces just broke into the construction center. You've got to...
Don't know how long I'll stay, but I'll stay for a bit. I didn't actually intend on joining today, isn't it, my dad's, but I thought you would, because I saw you had no friends today, so I thought I'd join.
Yeah, I've already had 2 people join and leave.
Yeah, I saw Harvey was in there.
Yeah.
Has anyone, who was the other one that joined?
Sam. He was only like a minute.
That's not very long.
I'm currently on a world record pace run.
How not to distract you?
Currently I'm at a point where I have to wait for 1.5 minutes, so this isn't the worst point to distract me at.
Okay, yeah, probably still will refrain a bit. I'm just going to play some Lego Incredibles on my Switch. Or should I probably play some Smash to have a slight more chance of winning?
Yeah, you probably should. A half-child isn't good. He's not good at all. He is absolutely horrible. So,
Well, now you said that, I'd feel horrible if I lost.
yeah.
I'm going to have to not do that then. No, too bad they haven't released Minecraft Steve so I could name this him.
Yeah. Because
I'm just going to...
once Steve comes out, I am buying all of the DLC. If Steve comes out, I mean.
Yeah, he will.
He won't.
You're wrong.
But if it does happen, I am buying every piece of DLC, even the early season pass.
Yeah, are you going to get Gotham Knights?
Probably.
If you get, I'll get it on PS4 if you get it.
I think I
Because
will.
none of my Xbox friends play it, so play Arkham Knight. I haven't watched the trailer yet, so I'm watching it now. It's the multiplayer only game, like it seems.
Is it going to be Batman Battle Royale?
Actually, no. Well, the first line in the description is Batman is dead.
Well, we know that.
Yeah, but they made it seem like he wasn't. I wouldn't be surprised if... Oh wait, alright, okay, cool. So I take it Nightwing's probably going to become the new Batman.
But isn't half of the Arkham series Batman training Azrael to take over from him?
Yeah, that's true. But in the comics, basically every single person has become Batman.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
Well,
Let me watch the trailer and I'll keep you updated. Yeah.
There must have been one Robin that didn't turn into Batman. I can't think of any. Like,
Yeah. Nightwing is the one that usually becomes Batman.
did Jason Todd ever become Batman?
Hmm?
He probably did.
Who?
Arkham Knight. Or Red Hood.
What did Jason Todd?
Yeah, did he
I
ever
think
be
he
Batman?
has for a bit.
Oh. What about Tim Drake? I think he has.
I don't know, he might have.
I know that
If he did,
in the
I wouldn't
comics,
be surprised.
yeah, Dick Grayson was the Batman to Damian Wayne.
Yeah. And then he quit. And then, wait, no, you're probably right, because you know the end of thingy is called Nightfall Protocol.
Yeah.
Well, the whole Nightfall storyline is Azrael becoming Batman.
Yeah, that is what I thought when I played the game, because I remembered in
There's just a skin called Nightfall.
I was going to say I remembered in Scribblenauts Unlimited or Unmasked, I can't remember which one. One of the versions
It's
of
Unmasked.
Asriel is Nightfall of Asriel,
Yeah.
and he that's basically Batman.
Yeah. It is.
And then
It is
yeah,
Batman.
and then in Arkham Origins it was the Nightfall suit looked like Asriel.
Yeah.
His
Yeah,
name
'cause-
is one letter of thing Israel.
Yeah. I wonder if they can explain how Batman died. Like, did he kill himself or did someone else trigger like?
Well, the Nightfall protocol was to kill off Bruce Wayne.
Mm.
It wasn't. The detail is it wasn't ever to kill off Batman. It was to kill off Bruce Wayne. So
I think it's gonna be like Dark Knight Returns, where he fakes the death and then comes back at the very end. Because Azrael only became Batman for a bit, and then real Batman came back like sup.
isn't it because Azrael was quite a bad Batman?
Yeah, but he kills people.
It wasn't. Didn't Azrael also become Batman when Bane broke his back?
Yeah, for a bit.
And then he was basically told, "No, bad boy, do a better job."
Yeah. Yeah, I think because Superman's in the next Arkhamverse game called Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if the next like Batman's end of game is Batman coming out like, oh, I'm not dead, and then fighting Superman stuff. Just Dark Knight Returns, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, they'll probably fight Batman and they're going to fighting Suicide Squad anyway.
Yeah, but when would the Suicide Squad game be based? Because would Joker be alive?
I'd like to think it's between Asylum and City, because in Asylum they talk about the Suicide Squad a lot and then they don't in the rest of the game.
Well, in between Asylum and City would be when Joker's having medical issues.
That is a good point.
So probably between Origins and Asylum would be when Joker's at peak health.
Yeah. Mm.
What was the gap between Asylum and City? So I never have any idea with the Arkham games.
Yeah. I don't know who's talking at the beginning of this trailer, I'm just watching. He's saying he destroyed the cave, but I don't know anything in it, so it doesn't look like Bruce. Big Barbara Gordon's crying at the video.
Once the voice cast comes out, I want to just count up how many Ben 10 voice actors there are. There's just so many in the Arkham games, I don't really know why.
Yeah, it's crippled Barbara, but it says in the description Batgirl, so I don't know if it takes place in the past or what.
There's probably some comic where they gave her robotic legs so she could walk again.
Yeah, that is true. In the comments, it's that all the comments are, is Batman is definitely not dead. Red Hood looks like dead to me.
Oh, so how did I set it up?
Yeah.
So, Jason Todd is there. He's just he just passed Arkham Knight. How have I messed this up? I have managed to do something that you can do while glitch by accident when you glitch the game, but I'm doing a glitchless run. As in, I haven't done anything bad, but the game just decided no.
Yeah. Apparently it's not that in the Arkham though.
But didn't it just have...
Yeah, it says Batman's dead. But also Gordon's dead, who isn't dead in the Batman.
Oh. They can't...
Suicide Squad is in the Arkham.
It's hard to call it Gotham Knights without anyone thinking, oh, this is in some way connected to the Arkham Knight.
Yeah, I watched the rest of the film first.
Especially if they put Red Hood in the trailer. They can't expect it
Batman looks completely different.
But if Batman is dead, then it's probably a different Batman.
No, I mean Bruce looks different.
Oh.
Also, well, all of their suits look really good. Nightwing looks cool, Batgirl's back, yeah. Well, I agree. Red Hood is just Deadpool. They do look cool though. Also, it looks like Damian Wayne Robin.
Isn't that just normal Robin but a bit pointier?
Hmm?
It doesn't each have a pointier suit, yellow pieces.
Yeah, and he's got hair.
Well, I don't think any of them are bald other than Tim Drake.
Yeah, but Nightwing's standing there, Red Hood's standing there, and there's no bald one. So, by process of elimination.
Well, Tim Drake isn't always bald. Think,
Yeah, but he's also got a ninja sword. And
think the Lego Batman games. Tim Drake is not always bald.
yeah, but Damian Wayne always has a ninja sword.
Damian Wayne was also in Lego Batman 2 as DLC, I just remembered.
Yeah, not on the Wii though. We don't do DLC.
It was also not on PC for some reason.
Yeah.
The DLC was only PS3 and Xbox.
Mm. Wait, never mind. He doesn't have a ninja sword. He has a glowing
Drones
stick.
of Vilgax caused the plumbers mountains of trouble back in the day.
It looks really good though. I'm definitely getting it. Everyone's like no kill, and then Red Hood's just like, so anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah,
Very
I
cool.
remember that in the challenge levels on Arkham Knight, where no one killed, and then you just went as Red Hood, and you just had two pistols, and
Yeah,
just
I
shot
found it
everyone.
harder with guns. I couldn't play as Red Hood, it was painful to use for me.
Well, did you just try to shoot everything, or did you try to actual combos?
I tried to do combos and stuff, but then I was like, I'm just wasting the guns. Click.
Yeah, you need to put the gun into combos, you can't just start shooting.
I just prefer Batman and Nightwing. I'm quite good as Nightwing. Robin can go and do the war apparently.
I liked the I'm good at the combat in Arkham, but then
I'm really good at Batman, but
when I played Arkham Asylum, I was minded, no, not actually that good.
Combat's just very easy.
No, but combat
It's not actually that easy because I've seen other people who haven't played them before play it and they just get confused.
But the combat in Asylum does seem. Asylum is definitely harder than City.
Yeah, because it just got no like special moves and stuff.
Yeah.
It's very slow. When like Arkham Knight is literally fluid.
Well, that was a key part of Arkham Knight because he got a special suit at the start,
Which looked a lot cooler.
which they
It's
just
basically iron.
Yeah, they just said, the reason we had bad combat in the other games is because Batman wasn't good enough.
Yeah, he needed to check people to do to be wearing the lycra. They all have bicycles in this game. Mr. Freeze is here too. It looks really good though, to be fair. And they've got a lot of neon stuff in the game, so that's really good. That's interesting. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I'm looking at something. Oh, geez, oh man. I want to play Batman though.
You can play as anyone else in the Batman universe, but you're specifically saying no.
Batman will only be in Suicide Squad games, it's fine.
Well, he isn't.
Yeah, he might not be.
Or if it is just the pure movie adaptation.
I'd take that.
It'd be funny. So they just made a one-to-one recreation of the movie.
no record of these creatures on the plumber computer. It must be an uncategorized off-world species.
I wonder when the Suicide Squad trailer will be. Probably not recently. Soon.
Why are they announcing both games at basically the same time?
Well, no, they just released the teaser for Suicide Squad. They haven't done that much.
Yeah, but wasn't Gotham Knights leaked like 2 weeks ago?
No, Gotham Knight was leaked a long time ago, like teasers for it.
Oh. But no one really
Must have
cared
missed
about it.
Yeah, pretty much. I've learned to just say that, aside from the Avengers game getting a lot of hate for just being a superhero destiny,
Oh.
which it is a good game, I've enjoyed it so far, like for the beta I've played. And yeah, I think Gotham Knights is definitely going to beat Miles Morales.
Don't get frustrated, Ben. Remember all the forms you have available to you, especially that speed.
Because it's the general consensus is DC games are better.
Yeah. Oh.
Mm.
Well, I'm not sure if you agree, but I am right in saying that Lego Batman games are better than Lego Marvel games.
Yeah, I agree to that entirely.
It's good that you agreed after I just declare myself correct.
Mm. You'd be wrong if I said it was wrong.
Yeah, I'm also saying that because I'm the top Lego Batman speedrunner in the UK, but I'm not the top Lego Marvel speed. Actually, I am. Never mind. I am both the top Lego Batman speedrunner in the UK and the top Lego Marvel speedrunner in the UK. I want to get the PS3 world record for the complete saga as well. Because it's like 4.5 hours, which I could probably do if I really tried.
Brilliant stuff.
Have you heard about the incident that happens on YouTube at 5 AM today? That's one. No, it was actually 2 AM. Leafy gone. Rest in peace.
H3 reviving.
But it's basically impossible that it was H3. But they kept saying how great it was that it was banned. There's no conceivable way that he could have done it, but he's acting like he has. And then some random people who, but it was mostly Twitch streamers who are still annoyed at him because he denounced their queen.
I got grandpappy. Now what you gonna do?
Oh, and on the Kevin 11 boss fight. And he's being tricky. He keeps trying to kill me. I could do that.
Just put purple down myself.
Well done.
Now I'm gonna be one sticky boy.
It's not the first time I got this stick boy.
Refrain, please.
I had to see that one.
I saw it coming from a mile away and for some reason I just completely forgot to avoid it.
You can't give me an opportunity to make that joke and expect me not to.
Thornhound charges.
Yeah, I expected you to make it. And then I said it anyway because I thought it'd be fun. Yeah, I still thought it would be fun. So I risked my dignity for entertainment.
Yeah, that was a tame version, I was going to say. likely not going to just make extremely sexual comments on a world record pace speedrun. I was trying to do this as a no death run, and then I die. Which,
Yeah.
so I failed it being a no death run, but I don't think anyone has done a no death run in this game.
Mm.
Children's games are very hard, especially when you just do them fast.
Almost at 500 views in my deck.
I have no idea what you just said.
I've almost hit 500 views on my data bank. Also, in the day that it's been out, I've earned 30 subscribers, so that's decent. Well, probably entirely because of the community post, but still.
Well, we can pretend you got all those for yourself.
Mm. Technically speaking, if I didn't do anything myself, you wouldn't have done anything, did you?
Yeah. That's always true. If you didn't have a video, then you wouldn't have views.
Exactly. It's like saying if you run into a battle, you have a 50-50 chance of dying. No, you have a 50-50 chance of winning the whole war by yourself. When, like, that's just oversimplifying it. Like, you either win it or you don't. When really it's like you have 1% chance of start or less. That's a poor example, but we can ignore that.
Will that Kevin 11 video actually ever be your most viewed video, or will it stay as the
Well, actually,
deep fake?
since it's been out, it's still #1 in how many views it's had in the amount of time it's been out.
Yeah, but that might still be people. That might just be people coming over from the community tab. But
Still.
once it gets low in the community tab to find more recent posts, it might start dipping a bit. Because it was on like 100. Hold on. It was on like 90 views as soon as the premiere finished. Well, your Boris Johnson one didn't take like 3 hours before it started getting any big numbers. I don't really expect you to remember it.
I wasn't listening to them.
But didn't your Boris Johnson video take a few hours before it started getting big notice?
Yeah, like, they only had like 40 views for I think like a day.
Yeah, well,
And then it was just like, oh look, we have found you.
well, this one is getting
What I
like,
should do really is make one of them in between every update video.
yeah, or just do daily uploads.
I'm not good at, yeah, but what would I do? I
Like-
can't speedrun, so I can't whip out a 2-minute video every few seconds.
Yeah, and now that I've moved my my Wii upstairs, I can do like tomorrow.
Just dance stream.
I'm going to record like 20 other speedruns.
Will feet reveal.
What?
Will feet reveal.
Where's this coming from?
Wii Fit.
I didn't mention Wii Fit once.
And Just Dance, do Just Dance.
I don't have a Just Dance game.
I'll let you borrow mine.
No.
It would be very funny. Yeah.
I have over 100 other games that I can play.
When lockdown's over, I'm making you come round with me and do a Just Dance stream with my horrible Wi-Fi. I'll run it off my mobile later.
I don't think you can stream off mobile data that well.
Well, I don't doubt that it'll be better than my Wi-Fi.
Yeah, but it'd be worse than my Wi-Fi.
That's true. Damn. Don't know, maybe I'll bring my Wii into school. That sounds bad. No, it doesn't. That's fine. I'll plug it in. into the projector or something. People have done that in school, I think, before.
Yeah.
I feel like in sixth form now I might be judged more than I would in like year 7.
No, I feel like you'd be. Yeah, you would be, but also you'd be able to handle it better.
Yeah, the fact that I wear a suit in school, that'd be very funny. What doing Just Dance in a suit.
The amount you'll be judged would be depends on how many people are playing it.
And how good I am at Just Dance, of course, which I have 5 stars in every song in Just Dance one, so that's...
Yeah, but it'd be funny if you're just horrible.
I'm just whip out my 5 stars in Rasputin.
If you were playing with Parkinson's, that'd be funny.
You can win Just Dance just by removing your right hand. I've never done that because that's dangerous.
But that's the best way to do it, because it's just
It's the most effective, but it's like boring.
based off the remote movement.
Yeah.
It's like in the dance mini games for Rabbit's Fat in Time. Not Rabbit's Fat in Time, what's the other one? TV Party. I don't play it normally, I just move my arms. I don't actually do the dance. But you can use a balance board and it will force you to dance, which I would never do.
Oh, yeah, I could do that. Balance on that board.
I'm on the hardest level of the game.
I'm watching the gameplay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like the Arkham games combat, but apparently it's nothing like it. This is from a pre-alpha game build, so it might be wrong. But I can't imagine it'll change much.
The combat was the best part of the Arkham games.
Yeah, but like, guess what? No. It's probably gonna... From what I'm hearing, this is the same as the Avengers game. Because they said it's an MMORPG, like Destiny. And that's exactly what the Avengers game is.
So it starts off well, and they're just trying to lower everyone's expectations.
Yeah, so now it's literally just the DC Avengers game.
But DC has already had an MMORPG. DC Universe Online. Has everyone forgotten about that?
Yeah, it's gonna be like that, but just 4 characters. Basically Avengers.
I might just tweet DC Universe Online tomorrow just to say, yeah, this is the true Gotham Knights. I don't. Are the servers still up for that game? Because it's like
what game?
DC Universe Online.
I think the best. Yeah, I've still played that recently. It's always up. They keep updating it.
I'm surprised. I know the servers for the PS3 version of Arkham Origins, they're meant to shut down in 2016.
Yeah.
Still open.
By the time if you get to Lego Batman 3 for your playthrough, if you ever do get to episode 1, or Lego Batman 2, whatever one you're on, we have to do a co-op playthrough. That'd be very epic. Or just for one episode. You just get all the views you see. I'll bring them.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah, it's either I'll get all the viewers or you'll get more subscribers. One of the two.
Yeah.
I mean, what is your sub count on now? So has my signal boosting actually done anything? Well, how many subscribers do you have now?
I'm on 160, I think, so I've gained 30.
That's a big number.
Yeah, but in one day, that's very good. For me.
Maybe I need to put all of your videos on my community tab.
I think this is a really nice. In the next few videos, I'll put your Discord link and your YouTube in every single one. Not that you know this, but in case anyone's only opportunity, which would make no sense.
Just for those 3 viewers who didn't come from the community tab.
Exactly.
I'm very desperate. I need every subscriber I can get. because going by my social blade estimates from March, I'm going to be reaching that 200 subscribers soon. And that's a big number.
What do you want to do?
I just back in March it said I'll be reaching 200 subscribers by the end of the year.
Oh, you said that.
Yeah, I narrowly scraped through.
A little bit.
Oh, 50 minutes ago, Tom said, I'll be on in soon. And I just realised what that said. I'll be on in a soon. And that was 50 minutes ago. It has been more than a soon.
Who said this?
Tom Blackmore. It's been a
I
bit
said
longer.
a similar thing, but then actually joined.
It's been a bit more than soon. It's perhaps been a long.
His plant abilities give him unparalleled mobility.
No.
There are slight traces of ectomurite in these fang faces. Strange.
Also, I think I am on the world record pace at this point because I didn't die in the boss fight. Means that your voice could be in a world record speed run that will get viewed by at least 3 people.
These fang faces have developed a devastating sonic attack.
It's like emphasizing it's a world record speed run that no one cares about. I just remember a few years ago I thought, just in the abstract, having a world record sounds like an impressive thing. And now that I've got over 100, I'm thinking, yeah, why did I ever care about it? If you know what you're doing, you can get so many. You don't even need to be good at what you're playing.
Stop watching the gameplay trailer 22 seconds in, so I guess I'll go back and watch the rest. Yeah, you can drive by it. So it's a 4-wheel game. There's the lightning. What is that? Alfred looks weird.
I'm just going to give a reminder that it's been 1 hour since Tom said that he'll be on soon. I'm ignoring the fact that 5 minutes later he told me he was on a family Zoom call. That doesn't matter. What matters is that he said he'd be here.
They've done one thing better than that. That there's actually 16 on the street. So far it looks just like the Arkham controls, but now you can grapple down with.
Oh. Such a big change.
That girl is basically just the Batman replacement. Oh, now you can wall jump off walls and rank it. Fine. Just a slightly upgraded Batgirl, slightly upgraded Batman.
Or isn't that
With
just
like
accurate?
RPG like abilities.
The Batgirl is just the worst Batman.
Mm.
Most modern day
I'm not going to say for obvious reasons, because that would be highly offensive, and I'd never say something that's offensive.
Mm-hmm. Is this Batgirl again? Alright, no, and Robin. Oh, you can play as Red Robin as Tim Drake.
Also, Tim Drake has squeezed in there.
What did you say?
So Tim Drake is in there. So isn't that every Robin?
Yeah, it wasn't Damien Wayne. Well, unless it is.
Well, if
Red Robin is a separate
then
character.
you said Robin and Red Robin separately. Are they
Yeah,
different?
it's either skin for Robin or it's a separate character.
Because if it is different, then they've got every Robin that I can think of.
Aside from the Gale one from Dark Knight Returns.
As I said, everyone I can think of, because I had no idea there was a girl Robin.
Yeah. Yeah, instead of like normal Batman fighting, now all enemies have health bars, so it's like an RPG like Destiny. Yeah. Mr. Frodo.
I feel like if any change they make to the combat will make it worse. Because I
I
don't.
all of it as well, because it's made it an RPG. Aside from like the general stuff, like you can grapple downwards and then jump across walls.
The two question is, are there Ritter trophies?
I doubt it.
If
Now they'll be paid to win battle passes.
if there are no Ritter trophies, then it definitely isn't an open burst game. Before, even when they say it isn't,
it's very
still,
obvious.
you need Ritter trophies.
I'm fairly sure it's also going to be on the Arkham.
Did I tell you that my last stream got blocked in Denmark? I swear I have like 20 streams blocked in Denmark. Because Sam played a Big Time Rush theme tune, which for some, you should. I assume your Boris Johnson video is also blocked in Denmark. Or are you raking in all of those Danish viewers? Or all 5 people that live in Denmark?
I can short out a couple of these lasers, but you only have a moment to get past before the system recovers.
Have you heard that Keemstar is planning to sue Ethan Klein of H3?
Hmm?
Keemstar wants to sue H3. He probably doesn't have a chance, but the thing is, they're both rich, so it'd be interesting to see.
It's certainly be interesting.
Because there's basically no chance that Keemstar will win, but he should do it anyway.
Yeah.
The worst thing that could happen is that he loses like $1 million.
That would be unfortunate.
But he's suing for $500,000, so I don't think he was meant to release the information. It's just that he was on a podcast a few days ago and just started saying everything.
Yeah.
It has been 1 hour since Tom said I'll be on in a soon. And it has been a soon. He is not on.
Have you seen how realistic Microsoft Flight Simulator is?
I haven't looked into this at all.
It's scary. You cannot tell that it's not real. Like if you saw the trailer.
Didn't someone fly to Epstein Island in a flight simulator on stream?
People have also recreated 9/11, so it is that realistic that you could tell someone that it was real footage. Another engine flying and crashing in the air.
You're just slowly getting quieter and quieter.
And let people sleep.
Because I could almost hear you like half an hour ago. Not anymore. Do my best to understand you.
One of the toughest creatures found on Ghost Creek's homeworld.
And by that I mean turn up my audio.
I'm going to get 2 seconds of
The
video.
energy conduits for those doors run through that power core.
This is
Destroy
good.
it, and you should be able to get through.
Alright.
city is crawling with Ghost Freak's monster army. We have to track him down and stop his madness.
I hope you like your face. Well done.
No, you can't react this stuff.
Yeah, because could have just done such a good speed run. One that I'm just on this amazing pace speed run. I cannot look away. It's such amazing. I'll probably beat it
How
tomorrow.
long does it take for you to finish this speed?
40 minutes. I have a feeling that Tom's going to join like 2 minutes before I end. That as I'm doing the last hit on Vilgax, he'll join. I should probably check my messages to see if he's fully deconfirmed it.
You can check your messages if you can, but that doesn't lower down your
Well, it doesn't take much to just tab over to Discord and see if I've had any messages, which I haven't from him. It just takes a bit longer to actually move my mouse over to click them. But at most, I would waste about 5 seconds, and that's not much on a 2-hour run. They keep saying, oh yes, I'm on this amazing pace. It's probably about average for anyone who has any competence at this game. It's just no one seems to be competent at this game, other than me and like one other person, or two. But one of those people play on emulator, so it doesn't count. As was decided by not me, but I agree. Emulator doesn't count. But when we hit emulator runs on the board, it basically just halved the amount of runs, it looks like. Because so many of the runners were like people from Brazil on a PSP emulator on their phone.
Yeah. They just released the Snyder Cut trailer. Yeah, it's really good.
Are you going to do full videos for each one of your data pack updates?
What?
Are you going to do full videos for the data pack updates?
Only if there's significant amount.
Weak mindset. Not just make a update video about the minor changes.
I'll do that.
If you want the views, that's how you do it. And if you're not doing this for the views, then you're doing it for the wrong reason.
That's true. If I'm doing a bug fix update, I'll just add a new material to review the message.
Yeah. Because
That'll take me like an hour at most.
I only do bug fixes if it's within 3 hours of the video releasing. Otherwise, I feel like I'm just going to keep doing bug fixes for one update and never go on to the next. Looks like my viewership just completely flatlined. So I've went from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 back to 1, and it's remained unchanged.
Yeah.
I did get to 6 at one point, I'm not exactly sure how.
Yeah.
That was only for 1 minute.
It's not a play that would have much like the original film.
I keep getting a bug in this game where where like the Fragment Strike looking enemy just goes invisible. I have no idea why.
Yeah. When's the championship again?
What?
When's the Smash Film?
Tuesday, I think.
Oh, right.
As in, that was the day that Ben picked, so I went with it. Tuesday, probably starting 9 PM. Just to be a bit kind to Harvey's bedtime, which I don't know what it is at this point, it's probably changed.
It's 2 PM. Have you seen the original Justice League film?
No.
Oh, well, that had a villain that no one knew in it. So now they re-edited it with the director's cut and they just replaced him with Darkseid.
Who's the one that no one heard of?
Steppenwolf.
Okay, I haven't heard of them, so...
Yeah, he's in DC Super Villains as a DLC, that's right.
I've only heard of Darkseid from Injustice.
Yeah. Also, Green Lantern's in the film. Sadly, not Ryan Reynolds one. Well, it might actually be because Ryan Reynolds said he's in the film, which would be fun.
Yeah, but there's like there's so many different Green Lanterns. It could be,
Yeah.
it could be the black one.
That'd be fun.
I think Batman's
No,
also
well, it's
Green.
only okay to change the legs of a superhero if it's Green Lantern.
Well, yeah, but it was after Hal Jordan had died, so it sort of made sense. And I think that was the third one, because it was Hal Jordan, then a ginger one, then a black one. So I don't think that would just be blackwashing, because it wasn't even their first retry at the character.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I ironically like the Green Lantern thing.
Oh, that's a bit disappointing.
It's not that horrible.
Yeah, but
The crystal's
there's
energy
don't
escape
seem
has given
that's
Bud the
horrible
magic
and
to unlock
liking
the
it.
Omnitrix. You should
You've
be able to
seen the
switch
film
directly
again.
from
You
the
can
controller.
start about the film. That's how can you do it?
I think I've watched it once and don't remember any of it.
All I remember is that I didn't like the villain that
Wasn't
I
he?
liked the suit.
Wasn't he Purple Hitler?
Yeah, but that's how the character thinks. But
Sinestro, that's his name.
yeah. Well, yeah, the suit looks good, but the mask looks really bad.
It's just,
It was obviously good.
yeah. I don't
But
know
the
why
suit
they.
wasn't like that.
I don't know why they couldn't use an actual mask for that because I think
Yeah, the
Robin.
mask doesn't glow.
Think Robin in 1966. That's the
Yeah,
kind
but
of
the
mask
mask
they
doesn't
needed.
even glow. Oh no, yeah, it doesn't even. So it does make sense.
Yeah, but they could have at least they could have just done the glowing in CG, and then gave them an actual mask so they could do it properly.
We have to find the source of these
Still think it
mutations.
looks kind of
Keep
cool.
searching.
I've had twinkling noises.
Have you got any views?
No,
So,
that's fewer than usual because normally I'm on one. That's me watching in the studio. Normally I'm on two. Earlier I was on 6. So it's really fluctuates a bit.
Ash has an update.
Strangely, this has, out of everything, this has got me, well,
Yeah.
the lowest average.
It looks like
When this has
animals
Ben
made
10 in the
species even more
title.
Since I've been on stream, my data videos hit 502 views.
Before you know it.
Oh, and Boris Johnson's at 2k.
So Kevin is soon catching up to Boris.
I think it could, to be fair. Either that or it stopped me. I don't know, it's still number 1 in views. It's been out for 1 day and 6 hours, and when Boris is out for 1 day and 6 hours, it was only at 200 views.
Yeah, but the thing with the Boris video is that is going to keep getting views. Well, the Kevin one is going to peak at a point. Which is why you need to keep making Kevin videos. And you can't squeeze like 80 videos out of it like I can, because your one is just, this is a transformation, not these are the 80 transformations.
Luckily, because like getting boosted by you a little bit, I'll probably gain subscribers a bit faster than you originally did, like before you started going deep into it.
Yeah, I think I was at 189 before I started.
Yeah. In the last month, I gained 42.
Yeah, and how many have you gained? How many did you gain yesterday?
42 probably.
So I remember that it was 1 week I had just doubled my subscriber count. That's not really like, yeah, I know what I should be doing.
There's a tournament again, I would have fit.
But you already had a subscriber count. It was just completely dead because you hadn't uploaded in the past 4 years.
I just thought tournament.
Are you going to do highlights of your Smash tournament onto your channel?
Yeah, actually, there is. Or I'll record it myself. I can't read it up and record it.
I don't think that. The only reason you'd have to record it is if you wanted to. Actually, you could probably record it using the Smash Replay thing, export it to Twitter and download it from there. Well, you can only do that if no one uses DLC that you don't have, which is a slightly weird requirement. It has been 1 hour 22 minutes since Tom said, I'll be on in a soon. I would consider 1 hour 22 minutes to be more than a soon. I also just want to be done with this game because I'm just getting bored at this point. I guess my boredom is motivation to go faster. I forgot how boring this is if you just play it normally. And you're not just zooming around the sky. The most disappointing thing that could happen now is that if this isn't world record, that would be tragic. I just wasted this entire stream where I could have been doing pretty much nothing, and instead of doing pretty much nothing, such a waste. Or I could have taken tonight to have my first night of actual sleep since April.
I'm doing Smash tournament. What trying to lose? I'm in the Smash tournament.
That must be worth passing.
To play good.
What name
Do you just not have any preferred characters?
I do.
Because Jack said that he's going to win with the random button, and I think he can.
Yeah, you definitely can.
Which is why I'm going to lose without the random button. I don't know, I'll probably pick Crom. Just because it's I know that people hate Lucina, and I just find Crom to be better than Lucina. It's the character everyone hates, but better. Subjectively, I think he's lower on my tier list. I don't know why. I don't really know what goes into Smash tier lists. Also, I've got about 10 seconds of downtime in this run. Ten seconds over, back to intense gameplay. No, you should just get better internet. I wonder how bad the games are going to be when I actually when I'm actually doing it. Because they
I'm running online tournament and I've got 3%, so I'm gonna die. Just
Oh,
do
you should try to stay alive. I think I just got a. I think I just did a speed trying trick, which has only been done once before, and I did it complete by accident.
I jumped off the edge. I should not do that in the future.
That's not a useful trick.
Mm.
Okay, never mind, I didn't do it.
I'm better in Mario. So I can do that one.
Claws can tear through
Can you do Mario Kart tournaments? They're online.
No, but we can do it away from the way.
Just-
And yeah, actually, you can just do Grand Prix. Imagine, because I play a lot and I did it.
You might win, but also we could face the Scolard's autistic determination. I don't even know if he has Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Order 2 competition. Get Smash 64 on Project 64 Netplay. And a tournament in that. This might actually not get world record. I just realised I was looking away from the screen when I was meant to be playing. As I was saying how it might not be world record, so I think that's going true. Also, I forget how annoying these heat blast sections are.
Yeah.
If I don't get world records of improvement today, then I'm definitely doing this again tomorrow. I don't care that I'm getting no viewers. I just want to get good. I just want to have my world records to be good quality. Because currently, the Glitchess world record is still phone camera points to gamepad quality, which, to be fair, worked for like half a year. I only want an improvement when I was getting that great Patreon money. And I think I spent more on the capture card setup than I have ever earned off Patreon. Your silence concerns me. Because whenever you're silent, it's probably just you're being quiet, or the Discord's crashed.
No, I closed this cool tabs.
Did you fix? It sounds like you fixed it. Imagine having issues with Discord. I cannot relate. Discord has only worked flawlessly with me. Never had it.
Oh,
Yeah, you should know. I've never had any issues with it.
never.
But I actually don't have any issues when I'm on my laptop. It's only when I'm on my phone. It's weird.
DNA. Imagine what I'll do when I have the rest.
I need to go on full on Parkinson's mode whenever it's the thing where we have to point at the button. Whenever there's a quick time event in this game, we have to point at a symbol. I just go full Parkinson's mode and start shaking the weird mouse across the screen. I almost get it. I just aggressively shake it. See it again there. I don't even have to look at the screen, just shake it a bit and you'll get it. This game is easy. Why am I the only person that runs it consistently? I've only got 4 controller running low splash screens so far. So, I have a feeling my controller's running a bit low.
Indeed. The speed one.
Yeah, I could have probably saved like 15 seconds if I had fully charged batteries, but I don't. So, it's a price I'm willing to pay.
Yeah.
With the power flux module of the Omnitrix repaired, its energy storage should be almost limitless.
Detrovites. These guys are as tough as they are ugly.
Touch the fire, you're gonna get burned.
I think I've died 3 times so far. This is hard. want to just see one person play through the game quickly without dying. It has never been done. The game has never been beat in under 2 hours without any deaths. It needs to be done by somebody. It's not going to be me.
Time for some fancy footwork.
That's another death. That's another death. But being the top player in the world doesn't seem good. Top in the world and cannot survive without dying 3 times in this one level. I need some good people to just start running the game and push me off, like what happened to Lego Batman 3. People that had some competence with Lego games started running, and then I was pushed down to 3rd. I think I'm on 5th now. And so that needs to happen with this game. So then I can finally move on once someone else takes world records. There's 2 easy levels to go. I'll probably be done for midnight actually. Just one easy level, which I actually have no idea how long it takes. And then thank you for agreeing. And then just a 3-minute boss fight at the end.
Are you close to the end?
Yeah, second to last level.
Okay.
I'm just a pro speed runner, so I can go through this game in minutes. But actually, like 100 minutes. So, not a low number. So when are you going to start having world record speed runs? Because Jack has a few. Tom Scott has 1. When are you going to become world record speed runner?
My plumber's scanners are picking up 6-6 and
That's not an answer.
I didn't hear what you said.
So when are you going to become a world record speed runner?
Jeez, I don't know. It depends if there's a game that no one's spoken or spoken in. One that would be easy to do. So, has anyone done Lego Incredibles and shit?
Yeah. Should I get you into contact with? I can get you into contact with the person that basically knows the entire game. But, yeah. He basically absolutely owns those leaderboards. No one else bothers competing with him. So.
Well, I'll look at the game anyway. I'm not the game.
Do you have Boogie for the Wii?
No.
Okay. That's the one Wii game I found that just doesn't have a leaderboard. Which I might, but I think if Just Dance can get a leaderboard, then Boogie can. But it's basically just Adjust dance whip off, that's it.
It's a really obscure game. Look at it. There needs to be a game I know.
Not really. No, I didn't know anything about. I think I'd only had like 10 hours in this game before I started playing it. Like this. And with like a Batman 3, I'd only played through the game once before. And then I just whipped out a world record.
I might be able to do Roblox speedrun for. Wait, never mind, just beat the whole game in 1.2 minutes.
Roblox Speedrun 4 is like in the top 20 most popular speedrunning games of all time.
I might not be through that. I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah, but best in the world.
Almost definitely.
Almost definitely not. There's a chance. Section's annoying. And to get stuck.
There I can search, search by least. I've got one to switch.
I didn't know there'd be 1, 2 switch speedruns, and now that there are, I'm interested.
Dude,
Oh my god.
Someone quick draw where you hold the gun down and since it says draw you whip it up and shoot. Someone did that in not 0 seconds. 0 seconds, 0.001 milliseconds.
I feel like there's something fishy going on with that. Also, I may have broken the game, which is not good. I've got to restart a level then. Because
Could I just add a game and then do it?
Depends what game it is.
Well, have you got any world records in Galactic Racing yet?
No.
There's no run.
I have the DS world record first.
There's no run.
Yeah, but you're not looking at DS leaderboards.
It doesn't say there's a run.
It said it's a different game because they're different games.
Yeah, but on 3DS one it didn't say anything.
Well, that's why I didn't say 3DS, I said DS. There was a distinct lack of 3.
What about Soccer? Still be currently.
Every popular game you can think of, there'll be basically every game you can think of, there'll be a run for.
That's a long run, I don't want to do an hour run.
If you don't do an hour run, then I don't think you'll get too many speed runs.
I would do long run this morning and just 5 minutes and just do something.
My plumber scanners are picking up 6-6 and several
That's why I was thinking I'd beat it, and after an hour if I hadn't beat it, I'd get 3 hours doing it.
the strongest necrophites hone their skills in the galactic arena.
Time to kick this into overdrive. Did you even see my foot before I hit your face?
I think I will just do this one again tomorrow because quite a lot's gone wrong. I had to reset a level. I could beat this by like 2 minutes, probably more. I don't even know if this is going to be world record, I just assumed it would be. That might be a big assumption. That one reset might have ruined my chances and wasted the night. into the game yet. You could probably go for just tying the B-movie game. The one 1 second speed run. He was the 69th tie on the B-movie.
Even sharp on the website.
Yeah. Tom's username is Poop.
Of course it is. I'll see.
Because he wanted to make a speedrun.com name. He didn't want to use Toon, and Poop was first in the filter.
Always get it good.
Some of the beverage you could get is like Minecraft Java Edition speedruns of really old versions that no one's run, like 1.0. No one's done a run of that.
But I can barely kill you on the random bombs.
But if you make a 1.0 server, then you could get a co-op world record. I lost 3 minutes just on the game not loading correctly. That's annoying. I probably won't get world record because of that.
What about Lego Incredibles on Switch?
It's the same game as the other consoles. If you're going to say you can get the Lego Incredibles Switch World Record, I could probably get the Legend of Zelda Switch World Record. But it's not impressive because it's just picking a console no one plays on. Now I've said that, I might actually go for like Switch World Records in old NES games. Because I have big boy capture cards, so I can do it. Best capture cards cost no more than £10. This looks like it could still possibly be a world record. If I do find the boss well. Which doesn't seem like I will. I'll be able to check the leaderboards during the cutscene. The cutscene's like 20 seconds long, something like that. The second star's ever done. Oh no, this isn't going to be world record. Might as well finish it though. Yeah, I would have to do the last level very well. Better than the current individual level world record. Or I could just go until 2 AM and do another run.
I won't be here for that, but that's up to me.
It's tempting. I think I'll just wait until tomorrow. Intense remote shaking. intense weird remote shaking was being picked up by my microphone a lot. Just the cable kept hitting the wire of my headphones.
I think if I tried really hard to get on the leaderboard to Lego Batman.
You don't need to try hard to get on the leaderboard.
On like,
Unless you're...
on like the main bit.
What do you mean by the main? The main bit is just how zoomed out you are.
Like top 10.
What game are you talking about?
Lego Batman 1.
Probably not.
Yeah, things like that. Pretty difficult.
Older Lego games are always very tight to leaderboards.
Lego Incredibles don't show.
I think Lego Incredibles only has like 3 consistent runners. What I remember.
Wicked awesome!
And that's the end.
Um,
So it was worth or not.
how someone got all achievements in half an hour?
By being fast.
I think B movie is the way to go.
Yeah, I got like 1 minute 54. That's not good. Yeah, just download the DS emulator, get a copy of B. I can probably send you the copy of B movie DS. Then record yourself and get below 2 seconds because everything is rounded down.
Would you have to do to get it again?
Oh. How it adds limited on the stream? That's confusing. All you have to do is go into the... Well, do you mean in the game to actually do the run? All you have to do is press create new save file and press credits, and that's it.
I can do that.
I'm going to end stream there. Then